Alright, right. Lads and ladies, welcome back. My name is Jack Must Die, and today I'm reacting to things again, because why not? It looks like recently, a couple of days ago, so I'm not too late, Mob Entertainment released some trailers for something called Project Playtime. There's two of them. Double twos for effect. There's two of them, and here's one of the trailers. Let's check it out. Ah, poor Braun. I knew him well. Oh! Interesting. Alright, so, not to talk too much longer, but we're gonna watch the whole thing first and then pick through it. There's a Wuggy. I will talk over it, so... Huh! Interesting. They don't seem too surprised by that. I wonder why they're all... Alright. Yeah, this is very reminiscent of the original game, Chapter 1. Nice. Come on, yellow guy. You're our only hope. Okay. Starting to feel like this is very similar to what we just went through. What are you and why? Poppy. That's not Poppy. Whoa. It's a mimic. So this is going to be an entire franchise then. I'm not too shocked. I mean, you make something that's a hit, you want to make money off of it. As long as it's good. That's where I'm going for. Oh, that's coming soon! Okay. Everybody panic. Okay, so let's pick through it. Start at the beginning. There's not too much to pick through. It feels pretty straightforward to me. I'll go through it anyway. Like we said, we got Braun. It almost looks like he's got a chunk taken out of the side of his head. I wonder if that's a bite. What could be... is there something else in there that's eating the other creatures? Has this... I feel like that's been established and I'm just missing out on it. I just forgot or something. But I kind of figured that they all just tried to eat people. Because these things have blood, obviously. We see it everywhere. And they have a need to eat, but is this flesh? Would that be filling enough for whatever needs to eat? I don't know. Let's keep going. Oh, right. I was like, oh, what's that? It's the... So we got the power packs here. Or grab packs. That's what they're called. It's kind of cool to see what they look like from a third-person perspective. Because when we use them, we hold them the whole time. But these guys... You know, they're just kind of there to grab when needed and let go when not needed. Toy machine deposit. Is this the room in the first chapter where we, you know, build the toy to get out and then run from Huggy? Is that what I'm seeing here? Is that what that is? Oh, they're just throwing stuff away. Hold on, wait a minute. That brings up an interesting question. Toy deposit. It's like, that looks like a bin, like a trash bin. So obviously with normal toys, you just throw away. It's plastic or whatever. You just toss it and you don't worry about it ever again. But with these, is it like a special deposit, like a biohazard case that you use for like needles and stuff? Are all the toys made with bits and pieces of people pieces? I think so. I think that's been at least widely accepted. I don't know if it's been established by like as canon, but it's get out of the way. But it seems like it's widely accepted. So I almost wonder if it's like, I hate to say it, but like a recycling sort of thing where you grind it up and make a new toy, but you can still use the bits and soul of the old one. Who knows? But that is interesting to note. And then you hear, okay, so that wasn't there before. Goes over to check it out. Looks nice and fuzzy. And that's we call them the Wuggies, mini Wuggies or Huggies or whatever. They're kind of cute, kind of terrifying. That mini game was very frustrating, but it's fine. Okay, let's pick him up. Observe. Oh, interesting. I didn't see this. They've got poppies with eyes on them. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Alright, and then he comes to life. So I wonder, he just kind of flops there. Which is interesting to me. Because the other ones when we were fighting them off and popping them back with our grab packs like a boss, they seem to be able to hold up themselves. Like they're kind of crawling, and obviously they'd get to you. So it makes me wonder why this one doesn't get up. And obviously the big Wuggy can. Maybe this one's not capable of it. Maybe he doesn't have like bones or tendons or something. So he's just kind of flopping around there. It's disturbing, nonetheless. And some excellent foreshadowing. And so there's an audible crunch there. Almost like bone is being broken. So he's got to have some sort of structure. And his face is all mangled. We got some blood there. Yeah. Nothing we haven't seen before. And then, out of nowhere... Well, I guess not out of nowhere. But, oh, here comes Huggy! Now look at that. That's cruel. Oh, that's an arm. I thought it was the whole guy. So Huggy Wuggy. Some sort of prototype, I think. I'm trying to reach back into the lore cabinets. They're pretty high up, and I'm kind of short. But it's been established for... I love to use that word, apparently. Established titles might as well sponsor me. Actually, I think there's some sort of thing going on with that, so probably don't. But it's been said that he doesn't need to eat, right? Like, he's got his digestive tract and everything, and he can eat, but he doesn't seem to need to. So he hunts for fun. So that right there, look at that cruel little smile he's got. That is not an innocent, I'm a creature doing what creatures do smile. This is a, I know what I'm doing, and I am murdering you for the heck of it smile. Huggy, Huggy, Huggy. Alright, the other guys book it, wise decision. However, Huggy is really fast. Look at that, that's terrifying. Why is he so fast? And look, he spends no time at all. He is killing and going. So he's like the #1 defense system, I guess. We knew this. Pull that down. Good reflexes, good reflexes. And that's another thing. Hold on, let it go. We've been here before. We've been in this room before. That's the train room, you know. Thanks, Poppy. But we got Mommy Longlegs. We got Mother, as my friend calls her, coming in here. And so that's another thing. When does this take place? And ooh, here we get to the real meat of the story, or what have you. Because at the end of chapter 2, spoilers for anyone who may or may not have seen them. May not have seen that. If you may have seen that, then you don't need spoiler warning. Whatever. But at the end of chapter 2, we get Mommy Longlegs trapped, right? We don't kill her. we get her trapped, and she says something along the lines of, "What have you done? He's going to make me part of him." And as she says that, like some creepy metal hand reaches out from under a door and grabs her away. So, that makes me wonder, right? Is this Mommy Longlegs or not? If it is, that brings the question, where in the timeline does this take place? Because it has to be before Chapter 2. Possibly before Chapter 1. Because there's no way that after we got her all trapped and stuff, in the gears and whatever, she'd be functional. Especially after she said he'll make him part of me. No, he'll make me part of him. So there brings us to this. If that's not Mommy Longlegs, and it's the mysterious him, oh, what's he doing, and why? And why doesn't he see? Why isn't he like seem to be the main villain? Because we get further along here. So that yeah, that was some feminine cackling right there. That seems to be Mommy Longlegs, Ms. Longlegs. I don't think that's the person or creature she was talking about this past time. I think that's her herself. So again, where in the timeline is this? Obviously, sorry, keep pausing. Obviously, this is after the place was shut down. These people have come in like hazmat suits. Wait a minute. The gas. Potentially opium gas. So, maybe the air is still full of it, and these guys have come in their suits to be protected against it. But the place looks abandoned. Obviously, no one is still working or playing here. So, my guess is this takes place before Poppy Playtime, but after that whole like thing with the children and the murder and the nonsense. My guess is Poppy is going to be locked in her case for the duration of this. So we probably won't see her. That's why it's Project Playtime, because we're going to be introduced to a lot of other characters. Get to the train. I wonder what PTCCR stands for. And then we've got our Mimic Jack box back there. Yellow stops. With the most janked up version of whatever that song is I've ever heard. And then, right. The claws come out. And the claws come out. And the head comes out. Ooh. Thumbnail. But what is this thing? Oh, look at that detail. You can see right down the thing's gullet. What is that? So that seems to be the big bad of this. We've seen Huggy. We've seen Mommy Longlegs. This is new. And because there's so much more time dedicated to it, it seems like that's going to be the central baddie of whatever this is upcoming. He reaches out. Okay, that's funny. It's probably not supposed to be funny, but just the hurrah, just the big long climax build up, and then he goes, it's just anyway. So that's 4 out of 4 gone, which leads me to wonder, is this some sort of prologue to, like, obviously none of these characters are who we're going to play as. They're all dead. So who are we going to be? I think it'd be really fun to be the bad guy. I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be fun. Mob entertainment, take note. And then it just kind of sits there for a while. Oh, and then the train starts moving. That's right. Who's driving the train? Because we know from experience that you have to push buttons in like a certain sequence to drive the train. It doesn't just start. As far as I know, there's no external commands. There might be, I don't know. But from what we've seen, there's a code you have to put in very precisely. So, Who put in the code? Who's driving the train? It takes at least one person, and the only other living thing we've seen in here is that. And it's obviously not driving the train. So who is? Wait, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back. We get in there. So we... Right about here. Hold on. Get in the train. This isn't the front of it. Okay, we don't see the conductor. We don't see the... Okay. Okay, train gets moving. Fades into mostly black. I like that focus on the star there up until the very end. Project Playtime. Oh, this looks so intriguing. And the fact that it's coming up so soon is baffling to me. So there's one other trailer here. The official gameplay trailer, which hopefully will give us some more clues. Alright, so we're gonna, again, watch the whole thing through and then pick it apart. And with the added context of the previous video, we'll see how that pans out. Okay.
Hi there. My name's Leif Pierre.
Right.
And welcome to your job as a resource extraction specialist.
Oh!
Here's the job. You need to collect toy parts to make a giant toy. Get that giant toy on the train, then leave. Simple, right?
Oh! Hey! Hey! So remember when I said it would be fun to play the monster? Looks like we get to. Okay, let's pick through it again.
Hi there. My name's
Leif Pierre. Okay, so look at this freight train. That's probably, I don't know how important that is. Fast freight service. Office theater. That's new.
And welcome to your job as a resource
Everything has eyes.
specialist.
Not everything needs eyes.
Here's the job.
Okay.
You need to collect toy parts to make a giant toy.
So,
get that giant toy.
hey, there's that. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's what they were. It still looks like it was after, though. Sorry, wait, what did he call us?
And welcome to your job as a resource extraction
specialist. Okay. So wait, where does it say play together?
Get that giant toy on the train, then leave.
Put that giant toy on the train. So, that brings to question why? Why are we making a giant toy? And then putting it on a train and then leaving? Why? Oh, why?
Simple, right?
Simple, except we're being hunted. So stick together. It's a multiplayer game. That does explain why there's 4. I like that's kind of fun, the very basic shapes that don't really give you any explicit details about who is whom. I know words. I was going to say I'm not seeing grab packs. I am, actually. This looks like a robot. Or like something with a bucket on its head. That's 6 players. Does it take up to 6 players? That's nice. Oh, and look, it tells you the status of everyone. Collect toy parts. Find puzzle pillar. I'm assuming that's what that is. And it looks like it gives you specific parts to find. Okay, that'll be fun. Is this just a pile of chairs? Why? Are we building a barricade? Oh, hey, is that Mommy in the background? Mommy and his long legs. Okay. So, and it looks like a player can be the bad guy, which is really fun. I think that's fantastic. Kind of like, oh, I don't remember what it's called, but it's got like the rats in it. Give me a second.
A few moments later.
In Silence, is that it? Okay, well, that's unimportant. Anyway, so we got this mimic thing who looks terrifying. Look at those claws. Dang. Now that's gonna be interesting. That sounds really fun, but it also makes me... I would like to see how it works, which I'm going to. I'm gonna convince my friends to play. This doesn't look like a game I could do by myself, which is good. Good job I have friends now. Okay, so Huggy was trapped in there and now he's out. Help solve the puzzles. Those washing machines? Yeah, it looks like a washroom. What is this? Oh, gotta power it up. Okay. So, wait, hold on. These grab packs look different. These look more gauntlet-y. Look at that. You get it almost looks like armor. I'm assuming the colors still correspondent to stuff. We'll see, we'll see. Because that would be... Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe these glass things are just introducing the characters you can play as. But that would bring, like... That would be fun if you had, like, different players with different colors, so you had to work. You couldn't just have one person go, choo-choo, I got it all. You have to have, like, oh, we've got a red, a blue, a green, and a yellow one. And we need 4 different, or at least 2 different players to do it. Anyway. Ooh, I like the perspective. That's good. And you gotta, oh, not the Wuggies game again. Hold on, what is this? What was this? What was this? Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're sticking. So, whew, hope that's paint. And look at that. Look at that. These look almost not... That one looks not finished. Like, it doesn't have that nice coating on it. It looks, what's the word I'm looking for? Mishmashed together? Is that a Swiss Army knife? Okay. Looks like a couple people. I wonder if we can revive our friends. And then, I was gonna look at the... Is this important? I feel like I want to look at everything, but I don't know how. So, that's something else I think it'll be not... Like, that'll be a good mechanic. Because obviously... The person playing, apologize if it sounds like you're getting Discord notifications. That's probably me. Anyway. Where was I going? Oh, right. Obviously, to even it out a little bit, the person playing the bad guy, the toy, you might say, has to be handicapped in some way. My guess is they probably can't open these. But at the same time, if the player characters just close all the doors... I mean, they probably won't be able to finish their quest, but maybe they'll open by themselves. Like, stop touching. Maybe they'll open by themselves and eventually the monster will be able to get through. This looks so good. Oh my goodness, this looks so fun. I look forward to this. 6th of December, 2022. It's like in 2 weeks. Wow. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was interesting. I look forward to it. I'm gonna make my friends look forward to it. I want to see. So personally, I like learning lore and stories of things. I'm just not very good at finding it myself. So I do look forward to seeing if I'll be able to pick things up and stitch stuff together. And if not, then someone else will, and I'll watch their stuff. But anyway, thank you, everyone, so much for joining me on this adventure. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.
Turn it on.